Rain is officially on the radar, and it is beginning to push its way south into the entire portion of the South Plains. We just need a little bit of patience until it gets to our region. Take a look what's going on right now outside. We are dealing with quite a bit of cloud cover all across the South Plains, but some spots are seeing some rainfall right now. Here's what's happening. Earlier on, we had those isolated showers and thunderstorms right along the Texas-New Mexico state line. They pushed northward and then ended up moving eastward into the Panhandle. Well, now they're in the Panhandle and they have produced a cold pool, meaning it's basically like a little cold front that's going to push its way into the South Plains. So now everything that went north is now about to head south. That's why we are dealing with some isolated showers and thunderstorms, and these are just a few of what we will deal with in the near future. Right now, we're looking at one particular storm just over into Dimmitt. As far as the hail core is concerned, not dealing too much in the way of large pieces of hail, but definitely a lot of clouds around lightning are in all of these thunderstorms. Taking a look just to the north of Matador and close to Roaring Springs, we do have a few isolated showers. They're going to continue to push their way down towards the south. Along with that, well, we've got an outflow boundary. So we've got our cold pool of air to the north and an outflow boundary that is now making its way just to the north of the hub city, right along I-27. This is going to cause for some gusty conditions in just a bit, but right behind it will be cooler air and some nice rainfall. So we kind of lucked out and got the best of both worlds. We're going to cool off and we're going to see some rain. Here's what we're dealing with, though, as far as warnings and watches. We are completely clear across the board, but we are finally beginning to see those isolated showers and thunderstorms making their way across the South Plains. Of course, when they do push through, we will have initial wind speeds being coming in out of the north around 20 miles per hour in Toyah, 25 in Dimmitt, as well as over into Toyah, and all of the winds will slowly filter down. And we're filtering in some cooler conditions. Check it out, 60 degrees just over towards the north and western portion. Then you head in the central areas where we are at 76, off into the rolling plains where we have yet to see any rainfall, still coming in around 80 degrees. As far as the threats are concerned with these storms overnight, nothing to be worried about as far as tornadic activity, extremely low. We're not looking to deal with any tornadoes. Wind speeds, we're going to be gusty at times, especially as that cold pool of air pushes its way down. We'll have winds sustained around 25 to even 35 miles per hour at times, and a few gusts within the thunderstorms themselves. Hail core going to be extremely low. We're looking to be around pea-sized hail if there are any hail within these thunderstorms at all. But a main factor is going to be flooding, because we will be dealing with so much rainfall coming in at such a large period of time. We already have evidence up along I-27 in Amarillo where road foots are just completely flooded. Cars are even unable to pass. So remember, use extreme caution, especially tomorrow morning when you are headed to work and to school when it comes to the flood threat, because that's going to stick around. And obviously, we have so much oil buildup on our roadways. It's going to be a very slick start. So here's what we're looking at. This is what we can get a feel for. Those isolated showers and thunderstorms are going to continue to take shape right to the northern portion of our viewing area, then slowly drifting down to the south overnight. Notice how they kind of back build. They begin to push through, and then you see more rainfall up towards the north, and that's going to be the game plan for the overnight hours. We'll look to see some isolated showers further into the rolling plains, so things will finally begin to cool off and, of course, help out with the drought when it comes to the rainfall. So we're looking to see rain tonight, all day tomorrow, and then, of course, as we get pushed further into Friday evening and then on into Saturday. So things will be isolated at times, but then, of course, we will be dealing with heavier amounts of rainfall as we go further into Saturday, Sunday, and potentially Memorial Day. Of course, this is a busy time when a lot of people are traveling all across the South Plains, having that extra day off. Remember, localized flooding is going to be a big factor. Rainfall totals are going to continue to go up as we head further into the next several days. We're looking to be at an inch by tomorrow as we head further into the evening hours. And some locations by Sunday could even see up to 2 inches of rainfall. So a lot of rain is anticipated across the South Plains, definitely needed, but of course it can always turn dangerous. Tomorrow, high wind speeds, frequent cloud to ground lightning, and localized flooding are going to be our main factors. We continue that same song and dance Saturday, Sunday, and Memorial Day. And then as we go further into next week, temperatures do rise back up. But this is definitely going to put a large dent in our drought. So we are very thankful for it.
Yes, we are, for sure.
Yes, absolutely. And something else I'm pretty thankful about. I'm kind of sad, though. It was the last one of the month. We get to do May We Help.